Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to use Google Slides and the Windows Snip and Sketch tool to create worksheets that students can type on and to create some sorting activities. Here is the sorting activity that I want to create digitally. Normally in class, students would cut up these triangles and paste them into the corresponding column depending on how they can tell the triangles are congruent. But since we'll most likely be digital by this point, I'm going to show you how to make this into a Google slide and have students work on this digitally. First thing, let's go over to Google Slides. And over here, I created a new Google slide. And right now you have this stuff here. So let's delete this. And we also want to change the dimensions of the page in order to match our paper from the PDF I have. So under File, we're going to go to Page Setup, and we want Custom. Now, normally a piece of paper is 8.5 by 11 inches, but you see here in my original, I'm in landscape mode. So instead of 8.5 by 11, we want 11 by 8.5 and apply. All right, now that I have 4 pages that are in landscape mode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my PDF. And then in my PDF, I'm going to make sure that the whole page is visible for me to snip and sketch. Now that I have that here, open up Snip and Sketch, click on New, and then I'm going to highlight the whole page. Now once I've done that, I'm going to click on Save, and I'm going to call this Triangle Congruence Sorting Page 1. Now back in the Google slide, I'm going to right click and change the background. When I do that, I'm going to choose the image, and I'm going to choose that same image that I just made and click Done. The reason for doing this is because I don't want a kid to accidentally be able to click and highlight the background and delete the worksheet itself. For them to accidentally change this, it would actually have to go in and change the background, and I'm pretty sure it'd be hard to accidentally do that. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing for the next page. So I just followed the same steps that we did for page 1, and here's what page 2 looks like. Now what we want to do is we want to get our triangles on the next 2 pages so that the kids can copy and paste them into the correct spot. I'm going to do things a little bit different this time, and instead of making them background images, I want the kids to be able to manipulate these and copy and paste them to other pages. So when I go down to this page where the triangles are, and I snip and sketch, I'm going to take each one of these, and then I'm going to copy them and not save them, go back to my Google slide, and paste it. And I'm going to do that with each one of these triangles in my original worksheet. All right, I have all my pictures here, and now we are almost ready to send this off to the students. Let's go back to the first page and create a text box for their name. This way they can type their name in there, and you can be sure that you're grading the correct student's work. And I always like to write type here in our text boxes and change it to a color so it sticks out, so they know that they should actually be doing something there. If you wanted students to work on this in pairs, you could have them both type their name up here in the text box. And then how the students would do this is they would go back to their triangles, and they right click and go cut, or they could use Control X on their keyboard. And then on the worksheet, they would paste it and then drag it to the corresponding box that they want to put it in. So if they think that this is side, angle, side, they'd want to put it in here. If they think it's angle, side, angle, they would put that in here. And I'll say, oh, they put it on the wrong page. Again, they can just cut and then paste it in the correct spot. If for whatever reason a student accidentally deletes a picture, you can just have them go to undo and the picture will reappear. So this is how you create a sorting activity. Let's now look at how to create a worksheet where students can type in answers. So we're going to create a new presentation. And we're going to delete this stuff like last time. And now the worksheet that I'm going to be copying in here is a piece of paper, and it is 8.5 by 11. Now this looks like a standard piece of paper. And just like last time, I'm going to find my worksheet, use the Snip and Sketch tool, and since I don't want the kids to be able to erase any of this, I'm going to save it as an image so that I can upload it as a background into my Google Slides. All right, now that I saved it, let's go back to our Google Slide, change the background, and just like last time, I'm going to use my copied image. All right, now the background image is here. I like to zoom in a little bit just so I can kind of see things a little bit easier. And I'm just going to create text boxes and say type here, change the color. And then instead of creating text boxes over and over again, I'm just going to copy and paste a bunch of them, and then I can drag all of these to where I want them. All right, I have these all done now. Let's look at the whole worksheet. So now students can work on this, and they can just type in their answer right there, whatever they need to do. The only thing you need to make sure of is that when you do send this to students, that you click on the setting that each student gets their own copy. I know Google Classroom has that feature, and I'm pretty sure Canvas does as well. All right, this was a quick tutorial on how to use the Microsoft Snip and Sketch tool in conjunction with Google Slides to create editable worksheets and matching activities. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.